Oh my God, we're all over the place today. This is not a good start. It was was Raw bad today? I I I enjoyed Raw because I thought Raw was funny. Raw to me, the audio was on the list. Yes, the audio is on the list. What's up, everybody? Wyza here to review tonight's. This wasn't really about Raw. This was about Goldberg returning. Let's be real here, and we're gonna go right into Goldberg from the start. Once we start reviewing this thing, I do wrestling reviews whenever the fuck I feel like it. So don't ask me when they're coming. I suffer through enough WWE to so that you guys don't have to. I suffered through it enough. By the way, thank you that he hate me for the donation. I'm going to put that over in a second. We're going to put over everything here. All right. Follow me on Twitter. We did a whole lot of wrestling talk on Twitter tonight. Had a lot of fun with it. As well as, surprisingly, I had some Madden debate going on, too. I don't typically get into those, but that was... What? Where? Shut up! Burying myself all over the place. Anywho, so you can follow me on the gimmick Twitter at Wyzanow, WYZANOW. And maybe halfway through this, I'll do the the whole following gimmick thing there. Another thing that we gotta plug the sponsor Slam Crate. We gotta sell a couple of these things. We got till the 20th to do it. We sell 20 of these. They're gonna send me a cupcake. No, seriously, they might send me a batch of cupcakes if I sell 20 of these things by the 20th. People have been buying them, so for those of you who have been buying them, thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated. It helps out this channel a whole lot. You guys have no idea. And also for those of you who have bought your WWE Loot Crates, if you want to be in my WWE universe, send me that message on Twitter. I know who already bought because they sent me pictures of them confirming that they bought them. But my link for it will be in the description. Is it in there now? It's not in there right now because I suck at it. So I'm going to put that in there while we go along. But it's lootcrate.com /Wyzatv. And you can use the code Wyza at checkout. As I try to get this thing in here, you can use the code Wyza at checkout to save yourself 10%. And if you do, I got it. If you do get yourself a box, then you go on ahead. Well, if you do make the purchase, you go on ahead and send me that on Twitter, just so I can keep track of who's doing what. Also, since the He Hate Me reminded me, we also have the donation gimmick. For those of you who want to support, I actually would rather, if you want to donate, I would rather you not donate and just put it toward the Loot Crate. Like, seriously, it will help me more than if y'all donated tonight. I'm actually gonna put Loot Crate over the donation link. So we got all of that out of the way, and I'm posting my Loot Crate gimmick now. What the hell? If I learn how to do it, I don't know how to do things. I swear I'm going to get all of this stuff one of these days. One of these days, I'm going to be fully prepared. I promise you I will. It's just not going to be today. I can't believe I botched my entrance. Fuck. Drink another water. So, everything's been plugged, I believe. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. Wrestling Talk. Blah, blah, blah. The whole shenanigans. Let's get into it. We're going to start from Goldberg. I ain't going to waste nobody time. We're going to start from Goldberg. If you want to laugh with me about the rest of Raw after we get finished talking about Goldberg, that's great. Stick with it. If not, that's cool. But let's get this Goldberg talk out of the way. I'm trying to find, because I need my chat. I gotta see my chat. So I'm trying to find you guys. Here we are. I found it. All right. So I need to know from you guys in the chat or wherever. I just need to know from you guys how you felt about Goldberg returning tonight. And I'm more so interested in the people that weren't watching Goldberg around the time of the Monday Night Wars. Like, I'm interested in what you guys think. Because I'm pretty sure, just across the board, everybody who watched the Monday Night Wars, at least tonight, popped. Like, all right. Coming into this, I'm thinking like, all right, Goldberg's returning. So what? Big deal. Big whoop. You want to fight about it? I didn't care. I didn't care about his match with Brock. I still don't care about his match with Brock. But they got me. At least for tonight, they got me. WWE did it right with that entrance. They start the music. And then they show him in the back coming all the way. Yo, the nostalgia. Oh my God. Oh my God. I felt like I was about 12 or 13 again. Like for at least for that 2 minutes, I felt, no, for that whole segment, I felt like a legit wrestling fan. Like I felt the way I felt when I was like 12 or 13 watching the fucking Monday Night Wars. Hold on, wait, was it 12 or no, I was about 20, hold up, time out. I felt like I was about 12 or 13, but at the time, during the Monday Night Wars, I was about 20, it was about 28, 29 at the time. Yeah, because I'm 48 years old now. So, man, it just brought me back to it, and I was like, yo, oh my God, WCW didn't typically get a lot of shit right. But for that first year of Goldberg, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And just him coming out, even though he wasn't coming out as Goldberg, but just him coming out, I can't explain it. That shit had me hyped. Like, man, it takes a lot for WWE to do something to get me hyped. And for me to not give a fuck about this match that's coming with him and Brock, and for me to not give a fuck about him returning, that shit changed as soon, like, his beat dropped. I was like, all right, Goldberg's coming out. And then when they showed him in the back coming out, I said, oh my God. It just brought everything back. Like, I can't get over this right now. Y'all never see me like this, right? Y'all never really see me like this. Like, I was hyped. Like, I started throwing fucking punches and kicks. And then they do the sparkling gimmick, the sparkle crotch gimmick with the gas and whatnot. I'm like, is he going to suck in the gas and blow it out? He did the suck in the gas and blow it out. Now, granted, he probably doesn't have the lungs that he had back then, so he didn't get too much of it. But that's fine. And then I started typing on Twitter like, man, if this guy does the punches and kicks, and he did the punches and the kicks, I said, oh no, they got me. Oh man, I had to go back and watch it again just to make sure I wasn't bugging. I'm like, yo, they got me. Yeah, they got me, man. Because when WWE had him, they just didn't do right by Goldberg when they got him from WCW. They remixed his fucking theme and whatnot. It's just so hokey and corny and so WWE. This right here was them doing Goldberg. And then oh God, the champ. Bro. The chants, the pop, the everything about it. It was just perfect. Just fucking perfect. I didn't think that the crowd was going to, like, really be behind it. And I don't know if it was piped in because with his theme and his music, it automatically comes with that Goldberg. It comes with that, right? That's like in stock, right? So I wonder if it was piped in at all. I doubt it because that crowd, like when they pan to that crowd and everybody's standing and they're Goldberg, and I'm like, yo. For anybody that missed Monday Night Wars, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand how powerful that entrance was, bro. Like, that shit is powerful. I'm about to run through my whole damn glass of water here. Shit. The crowd made it lit. Yeah, I was afraid because I didn't think the crowd was going to be behind it. Because y'all know, like, y'all know how jaded we are as WWE fans these days. Y'all know that we pretty much don't like shit that WWE does, or anything like that. But at least for tonight, and here's another thing that this entrance, just the fucking entrance, made me think. It made me realize how bad WWE is. Yeah, sir. Yeah. It makes me realize how bad WWE is. Because I sat there and I thought, I said, just wait till Vince feeds him to the Roman and the Reigns. That's why I said on Twitter, he don't need to wrestle Brock. After tonight, we're done here. We're done. We don't need to see him anymore. We're done. We are done. He could become a GM for SmackDown for all I fucking care. We're done. We got what we needed out of Goldberg. We're done. We don't need the match. We don't need it. We don't need it. Sometimes you gotta just leave stuff on it. You gotta leave people wondering, what if? What if? So here's why I say WWE sucks, pretty much. And its interest made me realize it. One, Goldberg's been gone for 12 years. 12 years. And he comes back for a marquee match. And the marquee match that they have for Bill Goldberg is Brock Lesnar. On paper, that sounds all right, cool. I mean, if you didn't see it back at WrestleMania 20, then on paper, that sounds like, oh, yeah, that's cool. In my mind, like, as he came out, and I thought, like, all right, he got Brock. Yeah, he's going to wrestle Brock. I immediately just shut down and said, 12 years later, and WWE hasn't built up a single person to the star caliber of a Bill Goldberg. Mind you, Bill Goldberg was only on top for a year. For a year. He can't, like, and I say on top for a year. He was growing for that first year, and then he was on top for that next year. He was only on top for 1 year. WWE has had 12 years. 12 years to give us someone different than the last time that we've seen Goldberg. And they haven't built up anyone that can make a marquee match with Goldberg other than Brock Lesnar. How sad is that? Like, think of the card. Think of everybody on that roster. Would you want to see John Cena and Goldberg? Would you want to see Bray Wyatt and Goldberg? Roman Reigns and Goldberg? Seth Rollins and Goldberg? Nobody. They've built nobody. And that is a fucking shame. When we see that entrance and he comes out, we don't get that feeling from anyone on WWE's roster. We had it for Brock, but that's pretty much out-welcomed its stay. We don't get that star power, that pop, that WWE just isn't building stars. And it's sad because, again, this is why I say, if you wasn't around or you wasn't watching during the Monday Night Wars, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand how powerful this is. Because stars were made. WWE sees guys that get older and they write them off as, they're too old, they can't do anything. Whereas guys like Goldberg, they came in their 30s and they were in their prime in their mid-30s. Whereas in WWE, if you're in your 30s to mid-30s, yeah, we need to start toning you down and writing you off. That's WWE. That's the wrestling business that we've accepted today. We've accepted that older doesn't mean experience, or that older doesn't mean here is a threat, here is a man. We've accepted kicks and flips and high spots and shit. That's where we are today. And I honestly think that that's part of the reason why we don't have the stars that we should have. Think about it. If you go to a Hulk Hogan, right? You go to a Hulk Hogan, a Macho Man, a Goldberg, a Nash, the fuck is that other guy's? You got Nash, Scott Hall. Let's go to WWE. You got Austin. You got The Rock. You got Ken I'm throwing Ken Shamrock in there. You got all these guys that are stars. Stars. The biggest high spot you get out of any of the guys I named was Macho Man jumping off the top rope with an elbow. That's your high spot out of all the guys I named. And part of the thing that made these guys stars is that, for the most part, these were no-nonsense guys. They're not going to sit there and do fucking cartwheels and flips and shit. Nah, they're just in there to beat your ass. And that's the wrestling that's why I say, like, those high spotty matches, I don't care for those. I don't care. I want to see guys in there that I don't think I can beat. I don't want to see, like, I don't want to see guys in that. Well, I mean, they have their place. But I just don't, like, if I feel like there's a guy in there and I look at this guy and I'm like, I could fuck this guy up. Or I could take this guy. Then I'm not all that interested. But you throw in a Goldberg in his prime, that dude legit fucking scares you. You throw in a Brock Lesnar, this guy does a high spot and damn near breaks his neck. You throw in a Brock Lesnar in his prime, you throw in a Brock Lesnar now. Dude, all he does is suplexes you. But I bet you won't step in that fucking ring with him. You throw in a Hulk Hogan, all he's going to do is leg drop you. He might punch you in the face, or he might throw some punches. Maybe you think you could take him. But that motherfucker's about 10 feet taller than you. All of these guys, they're just physically imposing. And I think that just perception is part of the thing that makes these guys stars. And when WWE gets guys like this that look like men, that look like wrestlers, when WWE gets these guys, they treat them like the gimmick club, Gallerson. Yeah, we know what they did with Gallerson tonight, don't we? So again, I look at a Goldberg and it just makes me sick to my stomach at how WWE has just squandered away the things that I loved about wrestling growing up. It really just made me sick. Because I'm like, here's Goldberg. Why don't we have more guys like that today? We've had 12 years. 12 years. And WWE has yet to create anything that rose to this top and became a megastar as fast as a Goldberg. We have yet in 12 years to have had anybody to have changed the game as fast as a Goldberg. What up, RBI? What you got for me? No. Right. These guys aren't built by WWE. Samoa Joe became Samoa Joe on the indie scene and working around the world. And he's not on that main roster. Nakamura, he became just strong style, king, a machine. Not in WWE, and not on that main roster. Asuka, she's become a killer. She ain't do it in WWE. She ain't do it on the main roster. WWE didn't create these people. WWE can't create fucking stars. I think it's just as simple as that. They don't. Steve Austin, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, a Batista, a John Cena, they fell into WWE's lap. The only person out of all of them that I've named, the only person that I can say WWE can take credit for is a John Cena. And that's by pure force. And he's not, I would say he's not, he's damn sure not, he's not the megastar that Austin was. He's not a megastar like The Rock was. He's not a megastar like a Hogan was. He didn't blow up the scene like a Goldberg did. Like, WWE can't create stars. Austin, they got lucky with a Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's because Stone Cold was tired of being a ringmaster. Stone Cold wanted no parts of that shit before he even came in. He wanted no parts of that. And he fought to become a Stone Cold Steve Austin. And they gave him the mic. And they said, hey, go out there and just cut your promo. His own material. And he became a man. And he became the star. The Rock. Rocky Maivia. WWE wasn't trying to... Vince was trying to do Vince shit with these guys. He was trying to do some Vince shit with these guys. And they transcended that. They showed Vince like, nah, dog, we got a little bit more to offer than this bullshit that you giving us. Vince can't create. He can't. He created Hogan, but did he? Did he? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure that he... Vince wanted The Undertaker to have a Viking gimmick. He wanted him to be a pirate. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that story is out there. Vince wanted The Undertaker to be a fucking pirate. They can't create stars. And that's the thing that saddens me. And that's why tonight, when Goldberg came out and that entrance hit, and they showed him coming from the back, just the production behind it, it was just so good because it reminded me of what I liked about wrestling. I think that there was more I wanted to say about this, but yeah, I know me. I don't ever fucking remember, right? Man, we got voice crack. We got 454 people in here, 459 people in here watching. Thank you guys all for coming through, checking out the stream, taking another sip of the water. As we talk some WWE Raw. Drop a like on the stream. It supports the stream. It lets me know that you guys are interested in whatever the fuck I'm talking about. And while I have so many people in here, let me go on ahead and promote my loot crate once again. We got WWE Slam Crate, which is WWE's version themed of a loot crate. You get yourself... Hold up, wait. Hey, Broken Man Hardy. All right, you gotta go. You gotta go. We're not doing that. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. All right. Let's see. Shawn Michaels made himself. Bro. Shawn Michaels was a rocker. That was Vince's vision of him. And matter of fact, if you want to think of Shawn Michaels held up the company to become what he wanted to become. Vince had zero control over Shawn Michaels. He had no control over that dude. Shawn Michaels did what Shawn Michaels wanted to do. I mean, look at Scott Hall. Razor Ramon. He made that shit work. Granted, he came to Vince with the idea like, hey, you ever seen Scarface? Vince never saw Scarface. He pitched to me the idea of Tony Montana. Vince put his own spin on it. They came to a common ground. Boom. Scott Hall is now Razor Ramon, and he made it work. But do we want to see Razor Ramon or do we want to see Scott Hall? I mean, either way, the bad guy was the man. It was the bad guy. Problem is, where will Brock Lesnar and Goldberg fight? Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. It's going to be at Survivor Series. That's been announced. They won't be able to hold this off too long. And it's mainly because they want to promote the game. So let's talk about this match. Goldberg was really in there trying to fight off the tears because that crowd would not stop chanting Goldberg. He soaked it all in. He hugged the ropes, everything. It was just so fucking good. Like, seriously, man. How many of you guys are here back from the... Oh, by the way, the Loot Crate. I got the link in the description for my Loot Crate. It's my own personal link. lootcrate.com/Wyzatv. Use code Wyza at checkout to save yourself 10%. Comes with merch, t-shirts, cards, and other stuff that they have yet to let me know. It's like a mystery box. I don't know what else is in there. But it'll support the hell out of the channel. So if you guys do get yourself a Loot Crate, send me a tweet. Let me know that it's coming from you. And, yeah, we'll talk. So, let me see. Here we go. I want to bring up the WWE stuff right here. Let's see. Let's go. Man, fucking go. I did not think I was going to be hyped for it. I really didn't think I was going to be hyped for it, but I was. So, at least for one night, WWE, GG. Yeah, I got me. Thank you, Osiris, with the drop of the link. And why aren't you doing your own review, the Osiris? Why aren't you doing your own review? Goldberg better than Goldberg? Bro. Goldberg is about to be Sami Zayn. What the fuck happened to my... What the hell was that about? I turned black. I didn't even... What the fuck? So... He responded to Brock Lesnar. First, he kind of roped the crowd around saying that that Goldberg should stay in the video game, yada yada. But he accepts the challenge. And immediately I started thinking back to their match and how bad it was, and I'm thinking, oh boy. I think that there's going to be more effort in this match, of course. I believe the crowd is going to be behind it this time. We just got to get more. I mean, Brock is going to kill him. But we just got to get more out of Brock. We got to get more out of Brock. Brock has got to be the guy to carry here. But he's just got to give us more than... Plus, he can't suplex this guy 76 times. He's 98 years old. We can't suplex Goldberg this many times. So we got to do a little bit more. We got to switch things up because he can't take that shit, right? But then again, Undertaker was able to take all of them suplexes. I don't know. I'm up in the air about it. So let's talk about Raw. We got the nostalgia out of the way. It was huge for me. It felt good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was a good moment. So now we got Goldberg out of the way. I'm still not really looking forward to his match. Just going to be frank with you. I'm still not looking forward. You got a Loot Crate, but did you use my code? Hit me on Twitter. Let me see it. Hit me on Twitter. Let me see it. Hell, I'll throw... Matter of fact, I have been following everybody that's been doing a gimmick Loot Crate. I have been following everybody. All right. Brock doesn't do shit. Yes. Yes. Ellsworth versus Goldberg. 10-star material. Talk about Kurt Angle about never... Why does it talk about Kurt Angle about never returning? Wait. Why does it talk about Kurt Angle about never returning? Yeah, I did read that right. I lost my virginity to a cow on Saturday. I lost my virginity tonight to Goldberg's wife. Yo, Goldberg's wife? Bro, yo, I will fuck Goldberg up for his wife right about now. Bro, she is way past knees deepable, bro. Like, I would give one of my testicles and one of my big toes just to have Goldberg's wife sweat on me. Like, I just want to like just smell her sweat. Like, what? Like, yo, Goldberg ain't like he ain't really in there. They probably adopted that kid. That kid don't even look like his. That ain't his kid. His next son is gonna be black. He don't even know it yet. I might hit his wife off. Yeah, I might hit his wife off. So let's talk about Raw now. We started off... Tonight's Raw actually started off pretty good. I like the... I didn't really care about Kevin Owens there, but the exchange between Seth... Actually, Seth Rollins was actually good in tonight's opening segment. They did the whole thing with... What's his boy's name? Jericho and Kevin Owens. Seth Rollins comes out because... I don't fucking remember 3 hours ago. It's too long ago for me to care. But... they get to a point where Jericho's in the ring and he's like, look, Kevin, I've been 6-time champion. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on here. But we're best friends, and that's not going to change. You're trying to do what's best for you and your title. And I'm your best friend. I'm going to have your back. I've been champion before. I know how it goes. So I said, all right. They're giving us enough for us to say, like, all right, they're going to split. And then they still find ways to make you say, these two still belong together. They do a good job. It's just that Kevin Owens from the start hasn't been on board with Chris Jericho. And then you guys, I just like Seth Rollins' exchange here. Because he's just like, all right, Kevin, go on ahead, get to the back, hurry up so I can go on ahead and beat this dude again. Like, just completely just Jericho being a nobody here. But let's talk about this match. And I get this question a lot, especially lately I get this question a lot. Should Chris Jericho be the Universal Champion, or should he have another run? No. Is he over? Yes. Is he massively over? Yes. Is he the most entertaining thing on the show? Yes. Does that mean that he should be the champion? Why? What if he's holding the belt, what exactly is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? What is, like, for people that he beat while holding the belt? Like, we know Jericho as a guy that's pretty much just been an enhancement. So if he starts beating guys with the belt, what does that do for those guys that he's beating when he has the belt? Plus, we look at him as a guy that's like got one foot out the door, but he won't put that other foot out the door. But we just don't look at him as, like, just, what about Jericho screams that he needs to be a champion? Like, what storylines can we get out of Chris Jericho as champion? He's entertaining. That's cool. Enzo's kind of entertaining. Should he be world champion? No. Let's see. Let me think of some more names here. Dean was very entertaining. And we saw how his championship reign went. No. Chris Jericho should not be the Universal Champion. He should remain as he is. Help get guys over. He get wins. Balance himself out. He continues to be entertaining. That's cool. I just don't want my champion being a fucking joke. I don't want to be sitting there laughing because of my champion. No. I want my champion to be just badass. Dead serious. Well, he doesn't have to be dead serious, but I just want my champion to feel credible. I want my champion to feel like a champion. And Chris Jericho doesn't even look like a champion. He doesn't come off as a champion. He comes off as a guy that's there to entertain you. And with that being said, the match that he put on with Seth Rollins tonight, I felt as though Jericho was lazy in this match. Like, we gotta have to go back and look at this match. Rollins had to put himself in position to carry this match because Jericho's missing a few steps. He's simply missing a few steps. He can't keep up. He's being pulled around here by a Seth Rollins. No, just no. Mark Henry and the Golden Truth versus Titus O'Neil in the stop. Big E versus Sheamus. New Day's losing these titles to Sheamus and Cesaro. Like, this right here is plain as day. Like, I'm more sure about Sheamus and Cesaro winning the titles than I was about Gallerson ever winning the titles. Like, this one, the writing is on the wall here. And here's the thing that shows it. Sheamus and Cesaro in both of their singles matches were dominant over New Day. And they lose by distraction, which is the gimmick for Sheamus and Cesaro. But if they ever get on the same page, it's letting you know, by them being dominant, they're letting you know if they get on the same page, they're going to be a problem. Actually, I did like Cesaro's antics. He goes out into the crowd and he's doing the Facebook gimmick. Sheamus pretty much dominated the majority of this match. I'm done with New Day. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, other than the other, I don't know, 8 months that I've been saying it. I'm done with New Day. So not much to say about there. Sheamus distracts himself in order to lose this match to Big E via, what was it, a fucking roll-up or something silly like that? Bo Dallas destroys the Neville. And I like the way that Bo Dallas wrestled this match, just taking powders every time Neville goes up to the top of the ropes, or crawling over into the corner so that he can't do nothing on the top ropes. And then just, I like Bo Dallas. I really like what they're doing here, and I'm very interested to see where they go with it. What are they building him up for? Are they building him up for that mid-card? And this is why I say Rusev should have kept that title so that he could drop it to a Cesaro. Now, granted, we have different plans for a Cesaro, which is the tag team titles, but he should have been able to drop it to somebody else that was either up and coming or somebody that needs the title so that Rusev could go into that main event picture and he don't have to worry about it no more. And then these guys that they're trying to build up now, there's your mid-card right there. You got your Braun Strowman. We're going to get to the Strowman. We're going to get to him in a minute. But you got him. You got your, who did I just say? You got your Bo Dallas that you're trying to give some sort of credibility. Neville's going to continue to be a jobber. That other dude, that fucking ginger snap with the fucking Kango hat, send his ass back to Chikara. Sami Zayn. Like, they just need to build up this mid-card picture. This what title do they have? The U.S. title. This U.S. title division. They need to build it up. And so I'm very interested in what they're going to be doing with Bo Dallas, who, after he destroys Neville, Kurt Axel decides he wants to come in there and takes this guy's shine, celebrating, talking about he believes in Bo. And I could have sworn that Bo said only Bo believes in Bo, so fuck off, mate. As he destroys him and then he leaves. So I'm okay with the Bo. I'm okay with the Bo. Alright. Yo, Wyza, you sort of agree with Jim Cornette as Cornette says that funny don't get you to the main event spots or the big profile matches. Correct. And being funny don't sell tickets. If that was the case, New Day would be a top draw, or New Day would be more than just tag team champions. They would have decorated these guys in champions, but they know that a comedy act is a comedy act. Comedy acts don't become world champions, and if they do, it don't last long. So yeah, Dana Brooke. Bro, like, how Dana Brooke botched putting her legs on the rope for a pin? This girl, Dana Brooke, is out of control, bro. Like, Dana Brooke botches every week. She is so... I mean, don't get me wrong. Bayley's repertoire sucks. Like, her do y'all like... Let me look at my chat. Do y'all fuck with Bayley? Hey, boy! Oh, I don't... Hold on, wait. Yeah. Drink it in, man. Thank you for putting me over the boss in the HD. Yeah, make sure you buy yourself a gimmick loot crate. Link is in the description. We got 3 days to work with. I think we got till Thursday the 20th to sell 20 of them hoes. Just 20. It's a small ass number. Buy one for your kid if you got one. All right. Who are we talking? Oh, Dana Brooke and Bayley. Bayley sucks. I need to look at my chat to see if you guys agree. Dana botched a botch. I was still fucked up. True. I hear you. They finally decided to build up Dana instead of building up Bayley. I do wonder, like, her getting the win. It made me wonder, like, where are they going with this? And I'm happy that they did do this for a simple reason of it doesn't need to be about just Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte. Use these three women to start getting other women over. Granted, Bayley is Dana's probably not the one that they should be using this on. Why not have Dana Brooke act like she tweaked her ankle on the outside and the ref's paying attention to her on the outside, right? And then you have Nia Jax come from the crowd and just wallop Bayley, just wallop this bitch. And then she goes back into the crowd like on some China shit. And Dana's like, oh, nah, my ankle's okay. And she goes in and she just pins the Bayley. And then instead of Dana and Charlotte together, Dana and Nia Jax being together feels like a better fit to me. Feels like a better fit to me. And in turn, I think that right there helps gives both of these women TV time instead of just one. And then you can have your tag team match with Bayley and fucking Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax and a Dana Brooke. There you go. You got three women that don't really get featured instead of just Dana botching against Bayley. So just that quick, just by process of elimination, Alicia Fox makes it into that tag team match, and now, process of elimination, I've just given you a chance to get three other women on your TV. WWE should pay me for my thoughts. Yeah, they should pay me for my thoughts. I think they should. Dana Brooke can get these kids. I'm tired of female factions. A tag team's not a faction. Dana Brooke and Nia Jax as a duo is not, or a duet. It's not a faction. That's just two people. Factions are typically three people and more. Why am I reading anything from Ninja? What the fuck is wrong with me? Fuck that no-tit, whiny, the pool Harambe whale looking straight line called Bayley. The hell? How we get here? Wyza, are you a booker or a writer? Hell, you could give me both. They would just have to pay me. The BFX was clean on NXT. All right, so let's move along. Dana Brooke sucks. Bayley sucks. Braun Yo, the Mile High Trio. Strowman. You can't tell me that one dude didn't look like Mickey Gall from the Mile High Trio. You can't and where did the hairy chest guy go? Like, did Strowman kill him and he evaporated? Like, where did he go for the big finish? This guy was nowhere to be found. I was waiting for this guy to get chokeslammed somewhere, and we couldn't find him. Mickey Gall tried to run around the ring, tried to run away from the Strowman. He couldn't get away. The Strowman, he just picks him up and just throws him in the ring just pleasantly, and then just power slamming people. I'm spitting all over the place because of the Strowman. And he gets on the mic, he's like, all right, I'm about tired of your shit. I asked you for some real competition, and you still bullshit. And I'm about to come back there, and everybody about to get this work. Out comes Osiris to get into the face of Harambe here. And, he gets pushed into the next zip code for his troubles. Yeah, he gets put... Hold up, are we dropping likes on this? I'm not asking for too many people to drop a like on it. Just 2 people. I'm going to be one of those 2 people. So now we need just 1 person to drop a like on the stream. Thank you guys all for coming through and showing your support. I'm also going to drop an ad on y'all because y'all not getting the gimmick loot crate. So I'm going to hit y'all with this ad. All right. So yeah, Strowman gets the Osiris up out of there. And backstage, Osiris gets a quick interview as he's just walking back to the locker room. He's like, and the woman says, Osiris, why would you go out there and get in the face of the Strowman? And he says, because nobody else will. And he walks off. And I say, you know what? I like that. You're going to die, but I like that. I like your angle there. Makes sense. I like it. Yes. 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 Osiris equals Sami Zayn officially buried. All right, so what do we get next? We're almost finished here. We're wrapping up. I thought I was going to be short, but Raw was just so funny to me. U.S. champion, the Roman in the Reign, confronted... Oh, God. You see... Why? Rusev is typically almost always minding his own business. He's been minding his own business since the start, since he was U.S. champion. And the Roman in the Reign continuously comes out to bother this man. Why does he keep bothering Ruru? What has Rusev done to anyone? He comes out because he wants to show you his family. He wants to put over his family. He wants to say, Mama, thank you. Papa Rusev, thank you. Like Papa Machka, Mama Machka, everybody Machka, brother Machka, we knew you'd come. All of that. I kind of stole that last one from Osiris. Or I stole that last one from Sami Zayn. And he just wants to introduce his family to the WWE Universe. And how his mother shit out a 15-pound Rusev at birth. This guy's he just came out girthy, right? So out comes the Roman in the Reigns, and I'm like, dude, what gives? Why are you always bothering this man? He's not bothering nobody. He's just showing you his family portfolio, and he's just trying to tell you their accolades and everything that they've done. And you come out and you get in it. Come on, the Roman. Come on. You already stole this guy's title from him. And he's not even asking for his back. He's just going to rip it off your fucking shoulder. Let's get that straight. He's going to rip it off your shoulder. He might take your shoulder with him, as a matter of fact. But why are you interrupting this man? What has the Ruru done to you to deserve this? I have no idea what Rusev has done to deserve this. He's done nothing to deserve this. It's shameful. And everybody that's liking this on behalf of the Roman and the Reigns should be ashamed of themselves. You like bullies. Yes, you like bullies. I don't like bullies. Be a Star campaign. WWE is promoting bullyism. Yes, bullyism. I don't know if that's a word, but if it's not, I created it. Bullyism. Yes, Roman and the Reigns. And you know what? He got what was coming to him. The Lana gets in his face, smacks him, and Lana was looking luscious tonight. Bro, like, if I could get Lana and Goldberg's wife, and that's her official name. Her official name is Goldberg's wife. If I could just get both of them in the same room at the same time just to sweat on me, I'm good to go, bro. I'm good to go. So she smacks the shit out of the Roman in the Reign. And, like, I don't even think she finished smacking him before Rusev just kicked his shit in. Like, Rusev's kicks, if you've ever... I got to keep remembering some people might be new here sometimes, so they don't get the gimmick. But if you've ever seen Bloodsport or a kickboxer, that guy with the bald head with the ponytail, that long-ass braided ponytail that always kicks John-Claude Van... Not, it wasn't John-Claude Van Damme. What's the guy name? RuPaul Van Damme's ass. Like, he always kicks his ass. Like, that's the same kick that Rusev does. Like, that arm in the air and that little spin on the toe kick and just kicks your shit in like he's kicking bamboo trees or something. Just kicks the Roman shit in. And then proceeds to beat the ever-loving piss out of the Roman in the ring. And I say, you know what? Yes, you deserved it. And the Steers are in the ring. And again, this is the part that they miss me with. They got to miss me on this one. I don't want Rusev saying Rusev Crush. No. Lana needs to be saying it. That's her gimmick. It's hers. But he screams it out. And when he stepped on Roman's back, Roman's cell was the funniest thing all night. This dude stomps on Roman's back as he's on the stairs. And Roman just pops up like, ah! I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That motherfucker said, ah! Like somebody burned him or some shit. Like, it was so quick. Like, ah! And his arms went back down. Then Rusev just smacks in the accolade on the stairs because, of course, if you do it on the stairs, it hurts more. But he just holds him in there. And this is old school Rusev, right? Because we got Rusev that slaps in the accolade and just no-sells the face. He's just like no expression Jones here, no expression whatsoever, just accolades. Just yes. If he would have, Rusev needs to start taking off his boot, right? Rusev has to start taking off his boot before he steps on a person's back. Like, you can wrestle the whole match with your boots on. I'm good with that. I need you to take off your boot, and if you got on a sock, which he probably doesn't because they don't have socks in Bulgaria, if he just takes off his boot and just steps on his back and spreads his toes and just smears in his toe jams on Roman's back and then do the accolades, then yes, that's Ruru. All right, so he got what was coming to him. Fuck that guy. We also got backstage, those interviews, right? Let's talk about these interviews with Lita. Oh, we gotta talk about these interviews with Lita. Lita needs editing, dog. Like, now I see why she never touched the mic during the Attitude Era. Oh boy. No. That bitch stayed drunk. She stayed. Like, why is WWE promoting alcoholism? She's always drunk. Always drunk. Like, she's beyond Booker T drunk. This bitch stay drunk. She's like Mojo Riley drunk. She's a different type of drunk. And then Charlotte was fine until, like, I felt as though her closing line could have been a lot better. But Charlotte's all about that business. She's about her business. I don't give a fuck about what Sasha got going on. I'm always 100%. I'm durable. I deserve to be champion. I am the best. But she kind of John Lued on at least I thought that this line could have been changed a little bit. She said, I'm the best on these pay-per-views. And then Sasha's the best sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where is she going with this? Like, if she would have said, Sasha's the best. I wouldn't have even had her say that Sasha's the best. I would have said, all right, Sasha's okay when she's on Raw. But I'm the best when it matters. I deliver when the stakes are the highest. When there's a pay-per-view, I'm 12-0. When the stakes matter, I'm the best, and I always walk out the winner. I always walk out the champion. If she delivers that, and they, change up the words a little bit, whatever way they want, but just say that she's the best when it matters, and Sasha can be the little best on these little rinky-dink Monday Night Raws, then fine. I'm good with that. Now, Sasha, on the other hand, the little girl in the stands, or the little girl from Boston, and I dreamt about this all the time. Can somebody just turn this woman heel? She clearly does not know how to be a face. She's completely miscasted. This role is not for her. Like, enough is enough. Like, it's just so fake. It's just beyond fake. Just beyond fake. If you want her to be a face, just let her be the heel that she is, and people will like her. Just don't give her a mic. Or just let her continue to just cut promos, maybe as a tweener or more on a heelish side, but just cut that I'm a boss shit out. Cut that this is my dream shit out. Because at some point, and I said this about 2 weeks ago, I want people that I'm watching on TV to feel like a star. I want to feel like I'm watching someone do something I can't do. I want them to feel larger than life. I don't want them to say, this has been my dream, and I do this, and I have this dream just like all of the other girls out there. No, bitch, you're not like the rest of the girls out there because you are on WWE and you are the fucking champion. Act like it. Stop acting like you're the little 12-year-old girl in the fucking stands. You're not her no more. And no one cares. Who gives a fuck if this has been your dream? We get it. You said it already. I fucking hate you. And you know what? Maybe that's why it works. Because Charlotte ain't out here talking this bullshit about, oh, I've dreamt this since I was a kid. No. She simply says, I'm just genetically superior. I'm just better than you. I deserve to be the champion because I'm fucking better than you. Simple as that. None of this, oh, this is my dream, and oh, for the women's division, and we're just going up to the next. Fuck that. It's just simple. I'm better than you. Let's have a match. Simple. Simple. Give me that. So fuck Charlotte. I mean, fuck Sasha. I'm Team Charlotte all the way. Even though her punches still suck. Big Cass and Karl. Brian Kendrick, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak versus Cruiserweight champion TJ Perkins, Cedric Alexander, and Rich Homie Swann. I still need somebody. In the chat, I'm looking at my chat right now. In the chat, please, someone explain to me Rich Homie Swann's gimmick. Like his look. Because he's had this look in PWG. What the fuck is this look on Rich Homie Swann? I need answers. Where did this come from? Where did it start? Why is it a thing? Why does he look homeless? And how has Vince not seen this yet? I need answers. I need answers. Emma's video package though. Yeah, we could fap to that too. We could definitely fap to Emma's video package. Absolutely. This cruiserweight thing going on. Somebody on Twitter, somebody tweeted me that Kendrick is the only one that seems to care about going after the cruiserweight title. No one else seems to care about going after it. And I say, you know what? You're right. This cruiserweight division reminds me of the Divas division. No one else is going for the title. No one else matters. Oh, you just so happen to be sprinkled in as filler. But the only people that matter are the people that's going for the title. I.e., the champion and the challenger. And no one else seems to care about the title. Why? The cruiserweight division, as of right now, as of this moment, is either A, a high school musical, or B, the Divas division, or C, both. Yeah, there's no D. There's no D. There's no such thing as a none of the above. There's no D. It's A, B, and C. You pick it. Can I get 20 subs for turning 2? Eat a dick. The match was fine. The crowd wasn't too behind it. I actually heard some boring chants when Gulak was in there, and I figured they wouldn't understand Gulak and they wouldn't understand his wrestling style. So I accept. We saw that coming. So I think I've covered everything here on Raw. Or everything that deserved to be covered, because there's no fucking way I'm talking about the Golden Truth and Mark Henry versus Titus O'Neil and the fucking Spanish people who had a match because they were sold fake watches. And I'm not talking about Big Cass and Karl Anderson because that match didn't last all of 30 seconds because fuck Gallerson. That's just... Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell y'all right now, why Big Cass beat Karl Anderson. Are y'all ready? Big Cass beat, like, I need to know if y'all ready. Y'all not ready. Yeah, I'm the only one that has this answer. I'm the only one that can smarten y'all up to these things. Y'all know me. I smarten you up. I'm the only one that has this answer on why Big Cass beat Karl Anderson. Especially as fast as he did. Two reasons. One, they didn't really have anything for Big Cass. So, all right, go get your TV time. Hurry up and get the shit over with. 30 seconds. And two, they had Big Cass beat Karl. Here's what y'all don't know. This is behind the scene Jones right here. This right here, this is where you realize that WWE runs some of their stuff through me. And I say it's stupid. And then they run with it anyway. But they run it through me because I know. Inside info Jones here. All right. Here's the reason why Big Cass beat Karl Anderson tonight. I don't think y'all... All right, y'all ready? We ready? Let's go. You ready? I'm ready, brother. All right. Big Cass... Y'all gonna laugh at me, but it's true. It's true. Big Cass beat Karl Anderson to promote the WWE Loot Crate. The theme for the WWE Loot Crate is first. And the t-shirt that you get in it is the Big Cass and Enzo t-shirts. That's why Big Cass beat Karl Anderson tonight, to remind folks that you should buy the Limit Group Loot Crate. So I have my personal link, lootcrate.com/Wyzatv, in the description below. If you are a fan of the Big Cass and the Enzo, their shirt will be in there. You can use code Wyza at checkout to save yourself 10%. No, seriously, I really think that's the reason. I'm dead serious. I really believe that. Like, what other reason could there be? Like, what other reason could there be? Was there a different reason? Like, what other reason could there be? Let's be real. Like, what other reason could there be? There's no other reason, right? Right? Thank you, Osiris, with the gimmick Loot Crate drop. I'm finished. We've talked about everything. I swear, I don't make this stuff up. It's got to be true. It's got to be true. There's no other reason. There's no other reason. You guys have a good night, and maybe I'll see y'all. You know what? No, I will see y'all for SmackDown review tomorrow, because we got James Ellsworth versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Championship. And I got to talk about it. I got to talk about while it's fresh. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming through. We hit over almost 600 people at one point in time. Shit. Let me talk my shit then. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter at Wyzanow, WYZANOW. And right now, the next 5 people that shoot me a follow on Twitter, I will send you the follow back. Yeah. Good night.